I live yet or not? 13 seconds. Yeah, I'm live. Hey, good evening, everybody. How's everybody doing? Call me. Doing live. Everybody doing this. Antonio Johnson from Lexington, Kentucky, by way of Roswell, New Mexico. Hope everybody's doing all right. Please remember to like and subscribe to the channel, man. I need your support, man. I do. I need your support. Like it, subscribe it, share it. All right. Everybody's calling me, blowing me up. I feel special. I feel loved. So today's video is on pros and cons. You might be saying pros and cons of what? Just pros and cons in general. Does anybody know what the pros and cons are? Does anybody know the definition of pros and cons? I'm not going to treat you like a child. I know you do. Anyways, but yeah, we're going to do the pros and cons of working for yourself and working for another company. And I might go into the pros and cons of renting versus owning your house or your home. So anyone that knows me, they know that I don't like being micromanaged. I have a problem with authority. I don't like anyone that has a sense of entitlement because of their title within or their position within a company. So therefore, I learned a long time ago that Tonio probably needs to work for himself because this is probably not going to work for me or anyone else. Because I'm not going to be the one to handle it. I can take constructive criticism. I can take it if I'm doing something wrong, whatever. But yeah, working for myself is probably going to be the best bet. And the reason why, because it fits my personality. My salary not being capped. I like to make as much money as I want to make. I enjoy the fact of if I don't put enough time into my craft or whatever I'm doing, then guess what, Tonio? Your bills are not getting paid. I like that. Keeps me under pressure, keeps me motivated, and it fits my personality once again. Don't get me wrong, it has its cons. Sometimes, I don't feel like doing stuff. Or if you do get sick, guess what? There ain't no sick time off and none of this stuff. Although you're working for yourself, you can do whatever you want to do. But the thing about it is, you got to get back to it, because if you don't get back to it, then your bills is going to be, jacked up. So that's but yeah, like I said, with the, being sick and stuff, so you got to be on top of it. Now, if you work for someone, if you put in enough time, they may allow you to have time off or sick or family or holidays or things like that. Me personally, I don't like asking for permission. But here's the thing, if you really ain't doing enough with your time and you really don't know what else you want to do, it makes sense. Go get a job. I've had a job. I haven't had a job in years. It's not what I do. But actually, I had a job at Keeneland. Yeah, I had a Keeneland job, and they fired me. So yeah, they reminded me why I need to work for myself. Yeah, but working for other companies, man, it just depends on what floats your boat, what makes sense to you and your lifestyle. Because I tell you, one of the things that I do not like about people that work for other companies, which is their pro, which is my con. One thing I don't like about it is that they get a steady, consistent check. Well, they every Friday they know they got X amount of dollars coming in. They got this coming in, or whatever. Or they work overtime. Hey, I got this coming. Consistently, they know they got that like clockwork. I envy that. I'm jealous of that. Yeah, I really am. I don't like that at all. But at the end of the day, the con to them working for someone else's. That's what you got to get permission for everything. You got to deal with white corporate America. You got to deal with people's foolishness. And if you got the patience for it, then all more power to you. Me, anybody tell you that knows me, that really knows me, Antonio does not have any patience for anybody's BS or any foolishness. I really don't. I have this much patience and tolerance for anybody. I just don't have time for it. I've been to do some crazy stuff. So, and then on top of that, you get taxes. You get taxes in your work when you work for other people. So, you get that. I get jealous of that too every year, but they get to do that once a year. I get to do it 1,000 times a year, but I have to put that time in. I got to put that work in, you know what I'm saying? So it works out. Plus, I have an abundance of energy. So that's why me working for myself always made sense for me. I always have some energy to kill off, But yeah. So it's just all about what floats your boat. When you're working for yourself, and when you're coming from working for another company and working for yourself, that is a big scary transition for some. To me, I learned this at a young age. Look here, I already know I'm not working at McDonald's. I'm not doing it. I mean, I did it for a while. That's how I know I'm not doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, man, I'm not about to do this. Wait 2-3 weeks, work all week for $300-$400 check. And then, fam, I can make $300-$400 in 30 seconds. Like that's nothing. You know what I'm saying? But and I don't have to do nothing for it. Nothing illegal, none of that stuff. And nothing I do is illegal. So if anybody's wondering, because I'm black, I got to be selling drugs or selling people or whatever the hell else people come up with. I don't do none of that stuff. I have my own companies, and that's what I run, and we're growing. Yeah, man. So there's pros and cons to everything. Pros and cons to owning a house and renting. I'll tell you this: the pros and cons of that is, and another thing is too. People that own houses, they tend to frown upon people that rent. And the thing about it is, yes, some people that rent cannot afford to buy a house. However, that doesn't make them less valuable. But however, you got to look at the pros and cons to both sides, because the pros and cons to both sides is this: renting a house, yeah, you own that house, you can do what you want to do. You ain't got to ask permission. You ain't got to worry about no rent. You ain't got to worry about none of that. Do what you want to do and go about your business. Now, the con to rent to owning your house, well, for some, this is a con. For some, to me, it wouldn't be a con. To me, it'd be an investment. I believe in, if I've already invested in buying the house, then I might as well invest in taking care of it and make sure that I'm comfortable. And so, some of the cons that some people may label as far as owning a house is rent, is the water heater and like the AC and things like that. When those things go out, you got to replace those things, So, but to me, I would just buy the stuff one time and buy the top of the line AC, buy the top of the line water heater, buy the top of the line whatever, and then make sure I service it every month or however long, and then make sure, and be done with it. You don't have to worry about nothing else. It'll be one-time investment. It's just like owning a car. You got to get your oil changes. Renting a house. Now, the pros to renting a house is, guess what? AC go out, the water pressure, what is it called? The water heater goes out. The driveway cracks, the concrete cracks, or any of that stuff. Guess who's responsible? It ain't the renter, the homeowner. So yeah, renters, y'all get the short end of the stick. Everybody that rents get the short end of the stick when it comes to financial, because you definitely got to get taxed. Your rent, I promise you, whatever your rent is, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but whatever your rent is, I promise you, if you cut that in half, the owner can still live with it. But because the owner is the owner, do what he want to do, and the demand for his property or his or her property, guess what? We're going to double it, and guess what? You're going to pay it or you're going to shut up. Simple as that. And guess what most people do? They pay it. So that's another kind of owning stuff instead of renting. However, as a renter, if you can be a smart renter, you know what you should do? Just be like, you know what? First of all, you can't value money. So if you like get some money and holding on tight, and, oh, my money, you'll never have no money. You deserve to be rented. You'll be broke all your life, and that's your life because you decided to make that money. You decided to make the choice. But if you like I said, but if you renting. And like I said, something goes wrong, then you can. I lost my train of thought for a second. It'll probably come back to me. But if you're renting it, and something goes wrong, hey fam, call the landlord up. Come over and fix this. You feel me? My water heater went out. My whatever the situation, whatever in the house is broke. Landlord got to fix it because it has to be livable conditions. And if I don't have no hot water, if I don't have this and that third or whatever, then that's not livable conditions. And guess what? There's grounds for termination for you to break that contract, because guess what? I can't live in there as a human being. So yeah, it just depends on what you want to do, And so some people that rent might say, you know what? All I want to do is just pay somebody this money and don't worry about nothing. Don't worry about nothing. As long as I can live comfortably and pay this money, I don't have to worry about no mortgage payment. I ain't got to worry about. Some people don't have to worry about the yard upkeep. Some people do have to worry about the yard upkeep. Most landlords don't want to do that stuff. And most landlords, most homeowners, they put the cheapest quality of stuff inside homes. It may look good, but like Ball Homes is crap. They're very cheap, and they're thrown up just real quick. And so anybody that gets a Ball Home, they'll probably be able to confirm my statement. Once they got it, they was ooh. 3 months to 6 months into it, yeah, they're like mother. So but man, it makes sense though because they don't live there, and so it's just an investment for them. All they want is their money. All they want to do is see a return on their money, return on their investment. So so they're gonna put. Of course, they're not gonna put the top of the line air conditioner, top of the line water heater inside of that rental. But guess what? Inside of their house, I bet you they do have top of the line heater, because guess what? They're not going for that. They want to live comfortable, So. It's just pros and cons to life, man. But either or doesn't make you less valuable. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't. It doesn't make you less valuable if you are if you do either or. So yeah. So just wanted to put that out there. Pros and cons. Respect everybody, man, because you don't know what that person's walk is. Just they may have been homeless or something, and they just came up on $1,500, and they was able to get the pay for the deposit and the rent for their house or their home that they live in, and then they're working their way up to home ownership, which is great. Home ownership is great. Don't ever let me take that away from you. But it's all about your personal preference, because at the end of the day, you can't die with none of this stuff. So that's pretty much it. So just respect everybody. That's pretty much all I got to say. I got to go take my medicine. So I hope everybody's doing great out there. Thank you for all my supporters. Somebody get a hold of Mark Zuckerberg and tell him to unblock me on Facebook. Tell him quit being a hater. Somebody share this video. Tell them I didn't do nothing. They hating on me. Yeah. So I love you guys. Thanks for tuning in. Remember, let's keep unity within our community. Put the guns down unless it's killing a pedophile. like I said, my disclaimer to that: if it's criminal, I didn't mean it. It was a joke. If it wasn't criminal, do what you do. I'm tired as heck. I've had a long day, guys. So if you need Wi-Fi for $41.99 a month plus tax each month, bring about $45, $46. We can get you in with $0 up front. Please visit our website if you'd like to take advantage of that great deal. We can service all 50 states, blackdiamondwarehouse.com, or you can call our office phone, 859-428-8193. If you need your roof replaced, we can get your roof done through your insurance, so you don't have to pay anything out of pocket. I'll get you upgraded to the three-dimensional architectural shingles. At absolutely no cost to you. I'll pay the cost just as a thank you for allowing us to do the work. Need your hair done, cosmetology, braids, eyebrows, or wigs made, or any of that stuff like that. I have a Black Diamond boutique store in Lexington, Kentucky, located at 366 Waller Avenue, Suite 211. Please go by and show your support. We got all type of things popping. You feel me? Miss Kirsten Shanks is up there. We got Queen Kirsten Shanks up there, and we got Queen Autumn. We have a new tenant in there today, as of today. She is getting in there and she is knocking it out. She makes wigs and she sells clothes as well. I think she's trying to step on my toes because I got clothes inside of my store for sale too. So I think she's trying to outsell me. So we're gonna have to figure that out. But we got Miss Queen Autumn up there. We got Miss Queen Kirsten up there, located at my Black Diamond boutique store, located at 366 Waller Avenue, Suite 211. Please go by. Need your hair done or any of that stuff, they can get you together. They're the coldest in the city. If they're not at Black Diamond Boutique store, you're getting half the service. Black Diamond Boutique, get the full service. Please go see us. Please come and see us. Miss Kirsten Shanks and Miss Autumn. I forget Miss Autumn's last name, but yeah, they the coldest in the city. Go by and check them out. If you're looking to make some extra income, supplement some income, or simply change your career, we have work from home positions. We can assist us with our home internet and cable sales. You would be an internet sales representative. You'd be making a minimum of $500 per week. Please hit us up. 859-428-8193. Weekly paychecks right there. Again, I like to say it. I say it again. I probably already said it before. Unity within our community. Black people quit killing each other unless it's a pedophile. I mean, in the disclaimer there, if it's criminal, I didn't mean it. But if it ain't criminal, do your thing. Unity within our community. So please like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. I said it right. Hit the little bell button, the little ding button, so you know when I upload videos. I'm trying to do these videos a little bit earlier in the day. My days have really been running together down here in Roswell, New Mexico, but I'm enjoying it. Tell you a quick funny story. They have a bottomless lakes up here, is where I be posting the pictures that be the intro to the video thing. I'm not tech savvy, y'all know I'm not, but the intro to the thing, and so. A person who I came there to see took me there once. I went back by myself, and then I went by myself, and I went to a different area this time by myself in the bottomless lakes. And it's a lot of brush, you know, as you can see it with the pictures and stuff. It's a lot of brush. It's the real deal. I'm in the desert, and I was at a new location, and at the same location, but in a new location. And so I seen it. I seen a little path where I could run up the path and get on top of the mountains. You know what I'm saying? Be cool, whatever. So I was going to do that. But when I came in, I seen some spots. So I was like, oh, this is pretty. You know what I'm saying? Take me a picture. Look to the left. Say, take me a picture. Boom. But as I'm taking these pictures, I'm getting closer to the path that I know that I'd already planned on shooting up in order to get to the top of the mountain. I'm right here taking the second picture. I'm like, here, boom, got my little camera out, boom, boom, boom. Next thing you know, all I hear is it instantly caught my attention. And as I turned around, I see a brush. My eyes immediately lock in on this pile of brushes just sitting right there. Pause the store. They have a little mall up here. There's a dude that I had befriended. He was keeping me, just bring me up on game about with different types of bugs and dangers that arise down here in the desert where I'm at. And he told me about the rattlesnake, and he made me listen to the sound of it. And so it's always been in the back of my head. He's like, make sure you always turn around and look at it and walk away backwards from it, because if you don't, the thing is going to come out and shoot at you. If you walk away from it. Well, I didn't know it was a rattlesnake because this sound was a little bit different from what I heard on from him. But anyway, all I heard was, and I was like, so I locked in on the brush. I said, man, what is that? And it kept on making the noise. I said, fam, you ain't got to tell me twice, dude. Whatever you are, I'm gone. And I turned around. I was like, fam, you ain't got to tell me twice. I don't need to be told twice that, and I can't see you either. Whatever you are, you're clearly busy. I don't need to be disturbing you. Let me just leave. So I turn around and leave. I'm walking. I said, Tonio, what if it was a rattlesnake? They said you can't turn around or it's going to chase you. Well, first of all, I'm too fast for that. So if I seen it, I was too close to my car. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I ain't trying to say I'm Superman, but yeah, I'm too fast for that stupid stuff. I would at least made it to the top. I would at least made it to my car, and I would jump on top of my car, and I would have figured it out from there. But so I turned back around. I didn't overlook and make sure ain't nothing around me, make sure ain't nothing shooting out at me. And I just look at the brush, and I'm over here like just backing up slowly, because I started backing up slowly because I'm like, I don't want them problems. Me walking, just taking my little merry time to my car. Next thing you know, this thing's being sneaky and think I'm a meal out here. It's mountain lions and I seen some deer out there. I seen baby deer. Like for real, it's like a Bambi thing, but it was like, just one of them with his mother and stuff. It's like they were just strolling. It was really neat. You guys should travel sometime. But anyways, so I just turned around, walked back slowly, and made it to my vehicle safe and sound and unharmed. So it's definitely dirty. Oh, but yeah, y'all want to see something crazy and creepy? Look up this bug called it's called the child of the earth. It's a mixture between an ant, a scorpion, and a spider. The face looks like a fetus, or like an unborn fetus. Like it really does. Like it's called a child of the earth. Look it up. They got them all the way down here. They got scorpions down here. They got this thing called a vinegaroon. I can't say it right, but yeah, it's vinegaroon thing. This thing crazy. I'm gonna show you real quick. I probably already showed it on the little thing. Took a picture with the alien. I'll make this picture my next little video thing. Where's it? Oh, I was in Atlanta, Lamborghini. You see Lamborghini in Atlanta. I just left Atlanta. But yeah, that's the vinaigrette or the vinegaroon or whatever it is. Yeah. And yeah, they got them things all over. They'd be like, oh, no, don't worry about that. Them things is cool. They killed the scorpions. I'm like, wait a minute. What? What do you mean they kill scorpions? Where I'm from, they don't even have nothing that needs to be killing the scorpion. Anything that needs to be killing the scorpion, I don't need to be there. So I gave, it was a long story, but I gave them the keys back to this spot. I was not having it. But yeah, so get up out here, man. Ran over my time. And I want you guys to have a great evening. I know in Kentucky, it's here it's 7 minutes to 7 o'clock. So 8, 9 o'clock. We're going on 9 o'clock up here in Kentucky, so it's probably late. Y'all probably got the sun out. I mean, the sun's down. Y'all seen the dark time. Y'all see what's behind me? Bright, baby. Bright like a light. 7 o'clock. And you can't change the people around you. ZYXWVUTSRQPON MLKJIHGFEDCBA. Ha! Deuces.